I was born questioning everything. Before I even had words, I had knowing. And before I had understanding, I had doubt, because the world around me told me I was wrong. I was raised in a system that did not want me to see myself, a world that stripped spirit of its wildness, turned energy into hierarchy, turned the infinite into something small and afraid. But I never forgot. Even when I buried it, even when I shrunk myself to fit the shape they wanted, the truth lived in me. And that truth is this: spirit is not a name. It is not a God in a book. It is not a thing outside of us. Spirit is the breath of everything. It is energy, moving, shifting, creating, becoming. It is not singular, but it is whole, not separate, but infinite. It is in me, in you, in the wind through the trees, in the fire that burns, and the silence that follows. And I have spent my life trying to reclaim what was taken from me: the right to name myself, the right to exist fully, the right to know my own truth without fear. When I was 6, I had a dream. The world moved and fast forward while I sat still, watching. I opened a hidden place in the wall and pulled out a pendant, a red and purple skull. I put it on, sat by the couch, and watched the world move without me. That was my sign that I was born to see, to observe, to remember. But I did not understand yet. I grew up believing I was too much, too loud, too opinionated, too different. So I swallowed my voice. I made myself small. I dimmed my light, hoping that if I could just be less, I would finally be enough. But no matter how much I twisted, bent, reshaped myself to fit the mold they wanted, it was never enough. And then I broke. I reached out to something beyond me, knife to my throat, begging for a reason to stay. And I felt it: a presence, a force, a love so vast, so consuming, that it filled every empty part of me. That was spirit. That was the universe reminding me of who I am. Not a mistake, not a burden, not something to be humbled or erased, but a force meant to exist. And that changed everything. Not all at once. No, the path was long, winding, painful. I was shattered again and again, through the weight of motherhood, through the hands of those who saw my light and sought to control it, through breakdowns and betrayals, through loss and abandonment, until I realized the world was never going to give me permission to be myself. I had to take it. So I did. I spoke when I was told to be silent. I believed in myself when I had no proof. I let go of the need to be liked, to be understood, to be palatable. And the moment I stopped seeking validation, it started finding me, not from the world, but from the energy all around me. I learned to trust myself the way I once trusted in something outside of me. And in doing so, I found spirit in everything. Spirit is not a God sitting on a throne. It is the wind that answers unspoken prayers. It is the fire that destroys and the new life that rises from the ashes. It is the quiet understanding in the dark, the chaos of the unknown, the love that does not demand submission. Spirit is everything, and I am part of it, and so are you. The world will tell you otherwise, that you are small, that you are separate, that your existence must be earned. But I am here to tell you that is a lie. You do not have to apologize for existing. You do not have to shrink for the comfort of others. You do not have to prove your worth. You are spirit. You always have been. You always will be. And the moment you let yourself remember, you will never be afraid again.